Mr. Dean is a distinguished retired Command Sergeant Major from the US Army, boasting an illustrious 28-year career in the military. He has delivered multiple captivating presentations, offering an abundance of knowledge not only on the moon landings and Apollo missions, but also confirming the accounts of several whistleblowers from the past. The lectures have delved into intricate details, shedding light on various aspects of space exploration, uncovering lesser-known facts about astronautical endeavors, and reinforcing the testimonies of whistleblowers who have come forward with interesting stories. During the Barcelona Exopolitics Summit that took place on July 25, 2009, Mr. Dean unveiled a remarkable collection of images that captured the attention of the audience. Furthermore, he delved into an in-depth explanation of the Apollo missions, shedding light on the unprecedented encounters and experiences of astronauts, which distinguished their experiences from those of any predecessors. During the conference, Mr. Dean presented a collection of captivating images believed to have been taken by astronauts during the Apollo 12 mission. Among these images was a photograph revealing unidentified spacecraft, each spanning several hundred feet in diameter, sparking widespread intrigue and speculation. This led to an extensive analysis and discussion among both experts and the general public. During the presentation, Mr. Dean provides a detailed account of an almost catastrophic event that took place on the morning of February 2, 1961, where the world stood on the brink of World War III, attributing the close call to a fleet of unidentified flying objects. During the lecture, Mr. Dean stated that the morning of February 2, 1961, saw a situation that could have potentially initiated World War III. He described the event as the presence of numerous circular metallic craft flying in a coordinated formation, unmistakably indicating intelligent control. This incident, if not averted, had the potential to lead to unprecedented global conflict. The gravity of the situation stemmed from the apparent coordination and deliberate control exhibited by these aerial objects, posing a threat that was acknowledged during the time. During the conversation, Mr. Dean elaborated on the strategic maneuvers, stating that the aircraft would take off from the Soviet sector within the Warsaw Pact, maintaining close formation as they flew towards the United States at considerable speed and at extremely high altitudes. Upon reaching the English Channel, they would alter their course to the north, eventually vanishing from NATO radar as they crossed over the southern coast of England and continued their trajectory over the Norwegian Sea. This strategic flight pattern allowed the aircraft to evade detection, indicating a calculated and sophisticated operation. Mr. Dean vividly recounted the tension, as both the Soviets and NATO forces were placed on red alert, heightening the imminent threat of a global conflict. The atmosphere was palpable, with everyone poised at the brink of potential catastrophe, their fingers resting on triggers and thumbs hovering over ominous red buttons. The spectre of World War III loomed, casting a foreboding shadow over humanity. However, within a mere 20 minutes, the perilous scenario abruptly dissolved. The unidentified objects, initially perceived as harbingers of destruction, inexplicably altered course, veering northward before vanishing entirely from radar detection. Following the enigmatic sighting that almost led to the eruption of World War III, a comprehensive analysis of the event was promptly undertaken. Analysts have reached the determination that for hundreds, if not thousands of years, both planet Earth and the human species have been subjected to a form of examination or scrutiny. In 1964, they came to the conclusion that there were a minimum of 4 distinct factions visiting our planet, observing and meticulously assessing our activities and behaviors. It was established that there seemed to be no indication of a military threat, as their consistent displays of remarkably advanced technology confirmed that there would be little we could do if they were hostile or malevolent. This assessment indicated that if their intentions were malevolent and hostile, they could have subjugated us long ago. Their repeated surveillance, scrutiny, and observations, as well as their advanced technology, point toward a non-threatening, albeit curious interest in our species and our planet. This suggests a benign, albeit inquisitive interest in observing and understanding us. This photograph was captured by astronaut Neil Armstrong. As the astronauts gazed out of the window of their spacecraft, they observed a cigar-shaped object swiftly flying past. This peculiar encounter occurred during their mission, providing an intriguing moment of observation during their celestial journey. Mr. Dean explains that the following picture displays an enigmatic, disc-shaped entity measuring several hundred feet in diameter. This photograph was captured as astronauts were en route to the moon's surface. The object's origin and purpose remain unclear, sparking extensive debate and speculation among experts and enthusiasts alike. The following pair of images were captured by Apollo astronauts during their traversal of the Landsberg crater situated on the moon. According to Mr. Dean, the astronauts orbiting the moon held a particular fascination for the Landsberg crater because of its highly unusual characteristics. They had been specifically instructed to photograph Landsberg due to the intriguing activities occurring within the crater. The astronauts identified substantial construction work and massive structures within the crater, prompting their dedicated mission to unveil the mystery. As they focused on Landsberg, an unidentified object displayed interest in them and flew past. The recorded trajectory of the object was depicted by an artificial line, illustrating its path. This sizable object swiftly passed by the Apollo lander, further piquing the curiosity of the astronauts. During his presentation, Mr. Dean proceeded to present the evidence collected by astronauts during the Apollo 13 mission. As stated by Mr. Dean, the image below was captured while the Apollo 13 astronauts were en route to the moon, at a time when several unusual occurrences were taking place. The astronauts observed mysterious objects manifesting outside the spacecraft's windows, prompting them to hastily retrieve their Hasselblad cameras and document the peculiar sightings. Cylindrical, unidentified flying objects have garnered reports from astronauts, cosmonauts, and space enthusiasts. Their distinctive appearance, similar to that of a cigar, sets them apart from recognized celestial bodies and man-made spacecraft. The recurrent observations of these UFOs during various space missions over the years strongly imply that they are not mere visual distortions or camera glitches, but rather concrete and real cosmic occurrences. These consistent and numerous sightings across different time frames and missions underline the substantial nature of these enigmatic entities, suggesting that they warrant serious consideration and investigation in the realm of outer space exploration. Cylindrical, unidentified flying objects display unique attributes that distinguish them from traditional spacecraft or astronomical entities. Observers depict their smooth, metallic exteriors, the absence of discernible propulsion mechanisms, and the lack of visible insignias or identifications. These characteristics present a conundrum that intrigues our comprehension of space exploration technology and propulsion systems. The distinct design and functionality of these cigar-shaped UFOs challenge existing notions and interpretations within the domain of aerospace exploration. The presence of elongated, cigar-shaped, unidentified flying objects in the vast expanse of space triggers profound curiosity regarding their inception and objectives. One theory posits that unidentified flying objects could potentially originate from exceedingly sophisticated extraterrestrial societies. The atypical forms of these objects and their propulsion mechanisms, which elude explanation, allude to technology that surpasses our present comprehension. Verifying this speculation could indicate that humanity is not the sole existence in the universe, and that alternative intelligent life forms have attained expertise in traversing the interstellar expanse. This notion, if substantiated, may revolutionize our perception of our place in the cosmos and our understanding of the potential for advanced civilizations beyond our own. It is also conceivable that these cylindrical entities may function as interstellar exploratory devices or unmanned spacecraft dispatched by extraterrestrial societies to investigate the universe. Their elongated structure might be specifically tailored for extended intergalactic voyages and the acquisition of data, enabling them to traverse the cosmos and transmit crucial findings to their originators. This notion suggests that these cigar-shaped objects could potentially represent a form of advanced technology utilized by advanced civilizations to comprehend the intricacies of the universe and gather significant insights that contribute to scientific knowledge. Some theories propose that elongated UFOs resembling cigars could potentially utilize sophisticated cloaking mechanisms or exist in alternate dimensions that are imperceptible to humans. These conjectures defy our traditional grasp of space and time, suggesting that these entities might exist outside the scope of human comprehension, thus challenging the fundamental principles that govern our understanding of the universe. The presence of elongated, unidentified flying objects in outer space holds significant implications for our comprehension of the cosmos and our position within it. The potential authenticity of cigar-shaped UFOs has the capacity to significantly drive human progress towards technological breakthroughs that were once considered unattainable. Through thorough research into the propulsion mechanisms, materials, and energy resources utilized in these unidentified crafts, the opportunity exists to unveil groundbreaking technologies that can be applied in the realms of space discovery, energy generation, and terrestrial transportation. This exploration could yield insights and innovations that would otherwise be beyond our current scope of understanding, potentially revolutionizing multiple facets of technological advancement. The presence of cigar-shaped UFOs hints at the possibility of contact with advanced extraterrestrial civilizations. Such an encounter could provide insights into their knowledge, culture, and intentions. It may also expand our understanding of interstellar diplomacy and cooperation, forging new paths for humanity in the cosmic arena. The observation of elongated UFOs resembling cigars presents a significant challenge to our comprehension of space travel and the limits of human cognition. This occurrence emphasizes the imperative requirement for persistent scientific investigation and examination of the universe, sparking a renewed and intensified sense of amazement and inquisitiveness. Consequently, this may rekindle our endeavors to decipher the enigmas of the cosmos, inspiring a fresh pursuit of knowledge and understanding. The perplexing phenomenon of cigar-shaped, unidentified flying objects in outer space, although typically viewed with doubt, prompts us to contemplate the potential existence of extraterrestrial life. These elongated and enigmatic entities present a significant challenge to our comprehension of advanced technology, propulsion systems, and voyages across the stars, giving rise to profound inquiries about their inception and intentions. Delving into the depths of these elongated cosmic anomalies provides an opportunity to enrich our understanding of the universe and fuels speculation about the existence of highly advanced civilizations. In the expansive landscape of Texas, an extraordinary occurrence was on the brink of happening. Mr. Mitchell, an individual who identified himself as an aspiring photographer, dedicated uncountable hours to immortalizing the raw beauty of rugged terrains, vibrant sunsets, and expansive vistas through the lens of his reliable camera. Venturing into the expansive and untamed wilderness located close to Marfa, Texas, John stumbled upon a peculiar and enigmatic object one sunny afternoon. Throughout the years, a plethora of intriguing narratives surrounding strange illuminations and inexplicable events in the vicinity had circulated, sparking the interest of the community over numerous lifetimes. Amidst the expansive blue backdrop, a foreboding black cube-shaped entity loomed overhead. The cubic object, displaying a baffling disregard for aerodynamic principles, floated motionless in the sky, exuding an uncanny tranquility. This unconventional craft stood out starkly from any other flying vessel he had encountered. Mysteriously lacking any discernible markings or windows on its surface, it imposed a shadow over the barren desert landscape below. Its presence defied conventional wisdom, prompting questions and stirring a sense of intrigue among all who beheld it. John experienced an overwhelming sense of nervousness as his hands quivered while capturing numerous images of the mysterious cube. Despite his apprehension, only one photograph turned out sufficiently sharp for the object's identity to be discernible. Watching the cube suspended in the sky lasted for a brief moment, leaving him in awe as he acknowledged that such a sight had never crossed his gaze previously. The geometric form seemed to defy gravity, captivating his attention with its unusual presence. Its sharp edges and perfect symmetry stood out against the backdrop of the sky, and as John persistently chronicled the extraordinary occurrence, his attention was drawn to a discovery that added another layer of bewilderment. The black cube began to start spinning and said that it did this while maintaining its position. The spherical object exhibited a brief period of suspension, lingering effortlessly in the air before initiating another cycle of rotation. It possessed an intriguing quality as it floated before embracing its motion once more.